Hi guys, so over the past few days a number of you have commented on my videos saying that Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 3 has appeared in the Twitch categories. Now whilst initially I was like, suspicious, I decided to take a look for myself. And it turns out you guys were right, Garden Warfare 3 is clearly in the Twitch categories. However, in this video I'll be diving deeper into this to see if this is fake or actually something legitimate that we can get excited about. As usual, just before we begin, remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons if you enjoy the content on this channel and want to help it grow. Anyway, let's get started. So my initial reaction to this was, this is 100% fake, and that was for two specific reasons. Number one, the versus in Plants vs Zombies is capitalized, and as we know, every Plants vs Zombies game has a lowercase vs, and I find it very hard to believe that the developers would make such a simple mistake. And actually, if you look at anything official, there's also a full stop at the end of versus. The second thing is that my initial assumption was that literally anyone could just make a Twitch category, but this is only half right. The first point of call was me to literally Google, can you create your own Twitch category? And on many forums and stuff, the answer was a firm no. However, it turns out they weren't completely correct, because I eventually found this article on the official Twitch website that explains about creating categories. Link to this is in the description, by the way, and it's actually really interesting. Now, I'm going to look at the first two sentences on this page because they discuss how the Twitch categories are created and approved. We add eligible games based on their inclusion in IGDB, a public database operated by Twitch that specializes in video games and gaming knowledge. Changes approved by IGDB are automatically applied to Twitch. So basically Twitch has its own database, which is a separate website where all info about games is stored. But the interesting bit is this next section, as it talks about adding a game to Twitch. So any Twitch user can sign into IGDB using their standard Twitch user account and add missing games to IGDB or edit existing ones. Upon hearing this, I was immediately like, well, that must mean this Garden Warfare 3 category is fake. But that is not the full story. The last little bit of this actually made me completely change my mind on the legitimacy of the category. Please note that any game that meets the criteria outlined on our list of prohibited games or any of the following are considered ineligible for Twitch. Games with a release status of rumoured or cancelled, games that are considered an alternative version of another game, games that are considered an expansion pack, DLC, mod, standalone episode or season of another game. Basically, this is telling us that anyone can go onto the IGDB website and suggest a new game. However, it has to be reviewed and only game titles meeting the criteria can get turned into categories. Also, as it says, games can't be added that are classed as rumoured or cancelled. So does this mean that Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 3 is real? And the answer is maybe. As I was still a bit skeptical, I decided to go a bit further and actually look at Garden Warfare 3 on this IGDB website, and as you can see it is there and it says unreleased and no other information. However, as it said on the Twitch page, you can edit this, and that's exactly what I wanted to test. So I logged in and clicked edit, and as you can see you can just go in there and type whatever you like and there's tons of options. So I decided to make a little change, and when I went to save you get this little message. Before the information is published, it needs to be validated by either one admin or 10 users. So this got me into thinking back on my initial train of thought that this is fake. Now I completely understand that one admin can approve it, but the fact 10 normal users can approve it says to me that potentially someone could make 10 alts and just get those to approve the change, and there you go, Garden Warfare 3 appears on the categories. But I guess the other thing is, if an admin approved it, they might really want Garden Warfare 3 to happen and just approved it. So maybe they should change it so more than one admin has to approve it. Now, just going back to the idea that this could be real, the other piece of news that could legitimize the category is the blog post I've pretty much talked about all week from the executive producer at Popcap, who on the 15th of October stated, "We look forward to sharing our next PvZ experience in the near future and hope you will also continue to enjoy PvZ too." But then again, if they were planning to announce something soon, this is a bizarre way to go about it in my opinion, but you never know, they might have a master plan prepared. Overall, I'm kind of not sure whether this is real or fake. I think there's a lot of for and against in this case, but I'm really interested to hear what you guys say on this matter in the comments below. Do you think this confirms Garden Warfare 3 or not? I guess my final thought on this is if it is real, it seems really early for Popcap to announce Garden Warfare 3 considering they only stopped content for BFN a couple of weeks ago, but they could be thinking the community needs a boost, and this would just confirm to fans that Garden Warfare 3 is on the way. Anyway guys, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Other than that, remember to subscribe and I shall see you in the next one. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Bye.